Welcome back, everybody, to another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video. My name is DFree, and in this video, we're going to go ahead and take a look at the stuff that is coming to JP soon. We know that Global recently got something similar to this as far as announcements for events. I believe they did, actually. I had some of that stuff tweeted to me. Regardless, this is for JP, and I'll be covering the global one later on today, and we'll go over it. So there's a lot of stuff that is happening, and over the course of the last couple of days, we did get information. We got the data downloaded, so we got the leaks and the data mines as far as like the units that are coming out. You know, there's a GT version of Cell, free-to-play and summonable. Same for Frieza, free-to-play and summonable. There's the SS4 Goku that's coming out. There's also another Goku that's coming out as well that will be summonable. And then there's also Android 17 and 18 that will be free-to-play, I believe. So there's a lot that is coming, but there also was a meta cooler. So I'm going to go ahead and put this out there in the beginning of the video, and we're going to kind of probably try to figure that out here. But apparently, and this is something I've heard by, you know, word of mouth, so it's conjecture, unless it's in this list of events that we haven't gone over yet. But apparently that is a Battlefield reward. That would make sense because it had no previous form. And the only time, or maybe a Super Battle Road reward, because that's another thing we're going to talk about. It's something like that, right? Either it's exchangeable or it's a mission reward. That's it. There's no other way it can be given out. I guess it could be a login bonus, technically. But the only time there's a unit like that that's naturally LR is when it's one of those three occurrences. It can't be Awakening for an old unit. It can't be like Vegito Blue LR. Even though this is kind of like the polar opposite of that, being the same type of unit, you know, the free-to-play 99 costs, extreme version of the leader skill that the previous LR Vegito Blue had, you know, things like that. There are similarities. This unit is handled differently, okay? So if he's a Battlefield unit, I mean, that's two Battlefield units that are LRs. So Global got to get that soon. So I'm really hoping they get that if that's the case. But again, it's either one of those two because apparently there is new Super Battle Road stuff coming. So I know that I've kind of talked about this stuff, so let's go ahead and go over it anyway. Yo, wish delivered. Wait, I didn't ask for anything, so unless you're talking about wish delivered. The two Dokkan festivals is to appear during this campaign. Yes, Google Translate is a thing because, I mean, I could wait, but Koala kind of just, you know, he's taking his time. You know, he's getting started. No, not a shot, just saying. I'm like, yeah, My Hero's on. I'm gonna go watch that. Anyways, 7-1, the day Ultra Full Power in Dokkan Festival held. Yeah, so later today, basically tonight, right now it's 8 a.m. for me, Pacific Standard Time. At 1 a.m. is when the banner should go live. DBZ Space is saying 10 and 1 between the two summonable units, so unless there's two separate banners 3 hours apart, it's probably 10 or it's probably 1, but it's tonight. So they're talking about that. On 7-7, there will be another Dokkan Festival, which we talked about, and it'll be featuring the LR Vegito and LR Gogeta, basically coinciding with their release on Global as well. So that's another thing that they're doing, and they typically do stuff like that between both versions. And the SS4 Goku will be on that other banner too, so, you know, just last reminder, you might want to avoid this banner right here, right now, as soon as it pops up later today, and wait to see what happens on this banner, because he will be here, but his rate will be lowered. Then it will be lower than it would be on this banner, is what they said. His rate is lower. They made it an express point to mention that, so keep that in mind, but still, you might want to try your luck on this banner, because two best units in the game. So, yeah. Anyways, so appeared even, Super Full Power Goku is going to be on the ton of, yeah, they're talking about that here. Scheduled to be held on 7-7. It should be noted, provided the proportion of this character will be set lower than the Dokkan Festival held from 7-1. So, yeah, they're saying he's going to be there, but his rate will be lower than it would be on the banner right here. They're letting you know, just so you know that, hey, you know, he's going to be here, but technically, your best chance is the first banner. Okay, so number one, there is a wish delivered. There's a login bonus, and we're going to be able to get these items right here. So this item right here will be used to exchange, and they're showing it here too. It'll be used to exchange and pick 7 of the 77 SSRs in the Baba shop. So I'm going to go over that as soon as we see that later tonight, basically. I'm going to go over that and, you know, talk with you guys about it and see what we need to do as far as, like, which units will be really good. So, you know, I don't even know if that's tonight. I think that's early today. I don't know. Time differences are B, man. I just have to check. But I think that login starts today or maybe tomorrow. But it says 7-1, so, yeah. That's technically today in Japan. So, below that, we have the mission rewards, as always. Login bonus and mission rewards. So, there's that. I don't know if it'll show me. Sometimes DBZ Space doesn't show. Sometimes it does. Yeah, right now it's not showing me those other things, like what would be in them. because this is the other one that we went over the other day. Yeah, it's not showing me. It's not showing me. It's not showing. Nobody cares about those. A friend for supporters. That's a interesting Google Translate title. Anyways, back to where we were. So below we have SS4 Goku, and then the other summonable Goku that will be on that banner as well. Then we have the other banner that's gonna, like I was talking about just a moment ago, we're gonna feature those 2 units, probably other units. It just full disclosure, it'll probably feature a host of summonable, not LRs, but a host of summonable Dokkan Festival units. Like, it's probably gonna be flooded. That's probably what they mean by his rate's gonna be lowered. Because unless they literally go in and manipulate his summon rate and make it lower intentionally, the only way to do that really is to dilute the banner, which is what, by the way, global players, the banner's diluted with a lot of units even there too. And that's how they make it harder to pull them technically, because they are summonable LRs. Technically, even though they're not the same kind because they're Dokkan Festival, lower cost, yada yada. Well, same cost, I think, but as the other summonables, but still, nonetheless, the banner will probably be flooded. So again, probably your best bet, but still wait a week to see. Otherwise, I'm going to summon outright, but I'll also come back. I'll save some. So we do have a stone sale, a super sale, in fact. And here's the Dokkan event. That icon looks awesome. That freaking golden grade ape right there is tight. This freaking tight, man. Anyways, Porunga is back. Wishes of the Strip. This is where we get the item that allows you to do the exchanging we were talking about. There will be this story event for GT, and it features 4 new SSRs. Again, 17, 18 GT, alongside Cell and Frieza. Cell and Frieza are really good support units. So they're going to be reprinting this event. Great timing, because that means you can actually farm this Goku via this event. This is his art, but he's the summonable Goku, but you can farm him from this event. So great timing. Otherwise, 4th Dokkan Battlefield version 2.0, Virtual Dokkan Large Melee. Okay. This was back. Okay, cool. So, yeah, we were talking about it earlier. I believe Truth actually said it, but the LR is going to be, according to him and wherever he got the source, going to be a Battlefield reward. But I wanted to float out the possibility that it could also be SBR reward, because, maybe something got lost in translation. But it's going to be one of those two. It's not going to be a login bonus. It's going to be one of those two. All right, so Ultra Hard Fought events all open, so the Dokkan events are all open again. They're going to then be reprinting this event, and this one I don't think has anything in particular that you'd really want to farm. This is the one I think that has, I think it has the GT Gohan and Goten, yeah? Maybe Goten and Baby, and then I think the next one might have GT Gohan and Trunks, actually, which is actually like right here. So they're just running all the GT events back. You know the funny thing? I was talking about like a week ago, like, hey, we need a new GT event. Like, we need a new GT event, a new GT banner. Like, no lie, I was talking about this in my videos, and I was like, it's been a while since we've had anything GT related. And all of a sudden, all this stuff just randomly pops up, and now we get reprints for all the Bandai out here watching my videos, man. I'm not saying I called it, but it's just a hell of a coincidence. And yes, guys, as you see now, the man is Dokkan Awakening. So there's that. So here's the deal. Gohan is Extreme Z Awakening. He's going to have his banner live. Cooler will be featured on the banner because, of course, Extreme Int would have the easiest time, technically, aside from, the super uber top tier, like Fusions and Patara teams, that would be able to do very well against it, and the natural category that should be selected to take on this event. And by looking at it, category gotcha, this looks like the Resurrected Warriors category or Majin Buu Saga, one of the two. It actually probably is Majin Buu, actually, now that I look at it. But we'll go through, and I can tell you exactly what category that is momentarily just by looking at the units. Because I don't think this Super Buu is in anything but Majin Buu. In fact, let me just go ahead and do it. Wiki Dokkan Super Buu. I could just tell you right now, he's not in anything but Majin Buu's category. Oof, this is such good art. The awakening for that other Buu. Here he is, right about her. He over here somewhere. There he is. Freaking long neck, bro. Yeah, Majin Buu Saga. I figured. And that's actually a really good category. I don't know about using the Goku and Vegeta, but this category has a lot of good physical units. So it's a good category for it. Like, flooded with physical units all across the board, yeah? So that's a thing. And shout out to Kawaii. It's one that kind of made me want to go ahead and take a look at it. So yeah, Majin Buu Saga category would make sense. It's Ultimate Gohan. Okay, so he is going ahead and Extreme Z Awakening on the 12th. Okay. Super Battle Road, new stage added and everyday held. So there will be a new stage added to Super Battle Road. It doesn't say stages, but that could be something that's lost in translate with Google Translate. So the interesting thing about this is, where are they going next? Will they finally allow for rainbow/category teams to be used against SBR? It seems like that might be where they're going next, because they've kind of already done everything. Maybe it'll be hero teams and villain teams first. I don't know. But my thoughts about that is, it might be easier for some people, you know, because it's harder to form specific mono teams, especially 10 different variants. But it might be easier to formulate a category team. I think it just will flat out be easier, you know, because there could also be free-to-play units you can plug in. So this is a good thing, but I also can see this being really hard. I can see this being harder than the previous ones, with mixed typing bosses on these events and on this event, and, you know, different like opponents. Like, for example, maybe you're up against Trunks and Vegeta, and all of a sudden Trunks is tech type and Vegeta's friggin' physical type. You know, stuff like that. It makes it harder to plan. So that's probably what we're going to see, to be honest. But if they want to keep it one type through the event, I don't know. Maybe they're just going to kind of do the super and extreme stuff again still. I don't know what the plan is, of course. But that is coming out in basically 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks. So this event's actually supposed to last quite a while, to be honest. So they're bringing back Rank 3 times experience. They're bringing back the Ribrian event. And they are also bringing back this Great Saiyaman event. So there's that. If you guys want to farm Great Saiyaman, you can. Although there's another Great Saiyaman that's farmable too, and Great Saiyaman 2 in the Hirudegarn event. So yeah, either way, that's everything, guys. So again, the GT events, Dokkan Battlefield, new Super Battle Road stage added. We'll be able to exchange the items. We'll have Purunga stuff again. Probably gonna do the same thing where there's daily tips. The Dokkan Festival for this guy, and also the secondary Dokkan Festival will be live. Super sale if you guys are interested in the stones. Otherwise, we have Battlefield and SBR. And it looks like there's going to be a Kai banner, which I totally skipped over. So I don't know if it's going to be 5 Kais for 25 stones, or, you know, doing that 1 time or 2 times, whatever, or just a full out 50 for 10, which either way, it's honestly, if you need the Kai, it's a really good deal. And I'm very excited. Let's see if there's any other translations here really quick. And yes, there is. Purunga Dragon Balls are back, which again will probably be the thing where you have to wait every day. Exchange each wish strip treasure item for a character out of a pool of 77. So I wonder how are you going to get the wish strip item, though? Like, is it going to be 1 a day? Is it going to be, you know, because they have the images on the login and stuff like that. So I don't know exactly. That's probably what they're going to do. Either that and some mixture of login versus mission rewards. Because let's say you just want to give them all out, which, I mean, cool. You know, that's great for me. But it's going to be interesting. So I'm excited to see the units that are in there. From the sneak peek image, there were a lot of units that were pretty solid. Not great, not top tier, but really, really solid. Like Physical Gotenks, the Seal one that does 100% up. Definitely one of the better super physical units, I would say. So there is a lot of variety in there, and there has a lot of potential for that. So anyways, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. I hope that you all enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure you do leave a subscription and a like on the video. Smash that like button, guys. Let's hit a like goal of 850 likes. Share the video out with your friends as well if they are not certain about this stuff. Anyways, have an awesome day. I'm about to go watch My Hero. Take it easy.